Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to your video weekly update newsletter for April the 6th. I hope everybody had a great long weekend and was able to reconnect with some friends and family, maybe take a little bit of time to relax before we head into April. Here we are at the beginning of April, all of our new roles now in full swing. Tomorrow at our Tuesday chapters, it's their first meeting with everybody in their new role. So all the best. I know you're going to nail it just like all the chapters did last week. And talking about nailing it, that gets right into our member essential this week, which is shooting for the moon. Many of you may have been following the astronauts as they are on the Artemis 2 mission, rocketing around the moon and just past the midway point and headed back to Earth just a couple of hours ago. They're still a few days away, but what do we learn from their mission when it comes to BNI? Well, rocket launches, moon missions, it's all about planning, execution, and then momentum. We plan ahead of time. Everybody took part in their role workshops. We did training. We learned about our new role. We did job sharing and job shadowing over the past couple of months to be prepared for our new roles. And then we launched with our very first meeting. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday last week, tomorrow for our Tuesday chapters. And then we ride the momentum. But we don't just ride it. We have to actively make that momentum happen and keep it going. So my encouragement to you is now that you're in the role, start acting on it. Take everything that you've learned and start putting it into action. Set those goals for your role, set those goals for your chapter, and start putting them in action and moving them forward and keep going. Don't take your foot off the gas. The rocket sure doesn't take its foot off the gas when it launches. So please scroll down and read the newsletter for some inspirational words on how to ride that momentum and shoot for the moon in your chapter and your role. Thank you again to everybody that did their role trainings. If you scroll down, you're going to see a chart. This is our final wrap up of the season with chapters that hit 100%. We had 5 chapters hit 100% of their members in role training. That's at least one role training taken by every member of the chapter. We had 7 more chapters that only missed it by one member. So that is still a huge accomplishment. So I'm really thankful to everybody for making time to go to your role training and connect with other members and really start your role term on the right foot with that momentum. It's only upwards from here. We have a great event coming up on April 18th and 19th. This is our annual BNI cleanup. We do have some cleanup kits here at the regional office. That is a grabber tool, some garbage bags, some latex gloves ready for you to pick up. Please make sure that you either call ahead or email Krista to plan a time to pick those up. The community cleanup is a great way to reconnect with members that you haven't seen over the winter, maybe haven't been able to spend a whole lot of time with. Maybe you want to get to know their friends and family that are going to come out with them. So this is a great social event, but it's also a great way to give back to our communities. We also have some great other networking and learning events coming up. Tomorrow, April the 7th, Dr. Meisner is hosting one of his Founders Education Series, and this is on the Meisner Law of Networking. Yes, Dr. Meisner has his very own law of networking, so make sure that you register for that so you can find out what it is. And this is a live session, so he may be taking questions, but this is a great way to meet Ivan, Dr. Meisner, and to see him in action. This is really where he thrives, and it's not an opportunity that you should miss. So that is tomorrow, 9 a.m. our time. Make sure that you scroll down below, register that link. So it's a Zoom registration, and you'll be on there tomorrow morning. We also have our BNI Basics workshops and some BNI Plus drop-in sessions for those new leaders in chapters. Please register so we can make sure that you get the link and then show up, ask your questions, and then hop off. You don't have to stay for the full hour if you don't like to. We also have a couple of great cross-chapter collaborations coming up this week as well. We've got April 8th, that's Wednesday, on renewable energy. This is an online session, so make sure that if you are in the renewable energy sector, have great contacts there, your network is there. This is a place for you to connect and network with others in that realm that you can refer to or get referrals from. We also have a trades and construction one coming up in a couple of weeks. Those are always hot tickets, so please make sure that you register. And if you register, we do ask that you make sure that you put in your calendar to show up because we always have a waiting list. So make sure that you get in now. Scroll down again to see those. We also have a great message from in our community corner. This is from Brenda McGaw at BNI Saint City with Shaylin's Butterfly Effect. they're looking for some volunteers for their charity. So this is a great way to give a referral to a charity. Refer yourself as a volunteer. Uh, Charities have lots of needs, and filling those volunteer roles is a big, big part of what they do and what they need. So please scroll down below to learn more about that. And if you're interested, there's contact details about how to reach out to Brenda and Shaylin's Butterfly Effect. That's all I've got for you today, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I hope that you have a fantastic week and shoot for the moon.